busting with this, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Woo. Let's get it on.
Hey.
Let's get it on.
Get in, nephew, huh? Get in, nephew, huh? Get in, nephew, huh? Let's get on. Sugar, let's get it on. Hey, man, I've been missing this shit, bro. I've been locked up because, I had somebody right beside me. Shout out Kelsey, but you feel me? Can't really express myself like how I want to, Because, I can't talk about certain topics when the girl's here. Even though we just cool. We just platonic friends or some shit. But, speaking of Kelsey, though, I'm not going to lie. Chat, our clip of me and her has been going fucking triple platinum on IG. Hold on. Let me show y'all niggas, man. Why was the first thing I had on my For You page Sophie? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Sophie Rainey ever look like this? God damn. She ain't ever looked like this. Lock in. Alright, anyways. Why am I talking about Sophie Rain right now? Ew. What? Anyways, yeah, the clip went triple platinum, 243,000 right now. I posted it 2 days ago. It's going pretty crazy. She just texted me about this too. Because apparently some of her friends at campus seen this shit. And they was like, yo, I can't believe that, you feel me? You be with that famous streamer Cloud, like, damn, like, I've always wanted to collab with him for real, man. Like, shit, like, I'll do anything to suck his dick, and you just get to collab with him for free? That's crazy, man. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Shout out Kelsey. Shout out Kelsey for sure. She will be coming back. I don't know when. Not this week, because things need to get done, but maybe we can get her on a Discord call next week, man. I ain't gonna lie. They not saying all of that, bro. I'm confident they were saying that, man. For sure. That's a reach? Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all don't understand the emotion I got. Anyways, so look, we got a pretty vibey stream. There's some things we got to talk about real quick. Just on the agenda list, we got healthy 3 reactions. We got a Tommy vid. He just dropped it. Heard it's a banger. Finna get to some commentary shit. Remember Master Oogway? I don't know if y'all remember him. We covered him like, I think damn near a year ago. But some shit happened with him. And then we have one of y'all favorite streamers, man. A little story time about one of y'all favorite streamers, man. I thought she gave me a STD by Astral Dior. All right. I'm interested in... I'm kind of interested in this story, man. I don't know. I got a similar story to this. I feel like I already told y'all this shit, but I haven't told YouTube yet. So I got to tell YouTube too. You know how it go. But yeah, I'm gonna call Dior after that story time too, because it just popped up on my feed, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Dior almost got an STD? Like what? That's crazy." So I don't know. What's happened to that? But forgot to do the actual intros. What's good with y'all, babe? Sky Tree, stay fly. What's good with y'all niggas, man? It's been a minute, bro. It's been Friday. Hey, I'm finally gonna get consistent next week. I know I said that last week, but Monday some bullshit happened. I couldn't stream. Bullshit being I was playing City Skylines. Anyways, I will be streaming next Monday. God willing, all right? I will be. Nah, crew off. You were playing City Skylines. Bro, City Skylines is tough, gang. That's like my little, you feel me, creative outlet, bro. All I do is stream and record, gang. You know how hard that is on the mental, bro? Like, nigga, I be grinding, bro. grinding. Gotta worry about numbers, worry about what videos gotta watch, worry about what I gotta say, gotta script up videos, gotta do this, gotta pay editors, man. It's a hassle, man. This shit harder than a 9 to 5. This shit way harder than a 9 to 5, gang. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like I'm on the oil rigs when I do this shit, man. Show us your city. That's not finna happen. Not finna happen. Y'all know the rules. Not finna do that. Boy, that ain't no job. Chill, gang. I don't see the struggle. Chill, gang. I be working hard and shit. At least these other streamers think it's a hard job, man. Y'all seen how they acting with the streamer awards and shit? I already covered a couple videos of it on the cloud. But I haven't talked about it on the main. Well, I mean, I haven't talked about it on stream. That whole situation in the streamer community, it's like a fucking civil war, gang. I don't know. It's like crazy. I don't know. Rakai got grounded because of what he said about Cinderella. I peeped that. I was gonna, we reacted to that, gang. I reacted to that yesterday. I think I posted that video yesterday, yeah. That whole situation is crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Rakai, he's quickly becoming one of the like least popular streamers right now, gang. I'm gonna be honest. Like it seems like it's every single week that some bullshit's happening with him, bro. Like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna have to get it together, man. That shit tough. I only know him from this drama. Okay, so okay, tight. This is you know what's funny? A lot of people are just finding out about Rakai because of this drama. I mean, he called QT Cinderella a bitch. Told her to suck his dick. Like, just because he lost a streamer. Like a little streamer award, bro. That's insane. I don't care what you say, bro. I don't care how old he is, bro. That shit uncalled for, bro. That's really uncalled for. So yeah. It makes sense why, you feel me, what's happening.
Although it's common.
That's the issue. It's deeper than that, of course. But that's why, like, I think that's like the biggest benefactor. The Dez allegations, yo, I got a video about that dropping today. It's actually in production right now. It should be out by the time I'm done with stream, so y'all can go tap into it. I had to record that off stream because I didn't know what type of allegations it was, and I wasn't trying to, you feel me, get banned or whatever. But it's low-key kind of stupid. I'm going to be honest. It's really stupid, but I feel bad for Dez. He got some crazy allegations put on him, bro. And there's no, like, validity to what it says, though. I ain't going to lie. Like, it's a he said, she said type of situation. It's like, damn. I low-key feel bad, bro. At the same time, he did say the shit. But it seems like a lot of bullshit. I made a video about it. Y'all go tap into it. It's a lot of bullshit. But okay. All in all, Kai's whole fucking crew needs to just take a big PR class, bro. They need to, immediately. PR lessons. Immediately, bro. Like, immediately. That's what they need, bro. Why don't you say the VODs? The VODs are on the Cloud channel on YouTube. Y'all got to tap into that. That's where all the VODs are. You can use, when I stream, and if you want to see like a UDY reaction or like whatever stream reaction early, just watch the VOD. We reposted on the Cloud, of course, but just watch the VOD. That's where you're going to see it. Little tip. The fuck is baddies? Cloud, what is your favorite game on Roblox? I don't know. I got to think about that. There's a lot of good games. Doors was cool, but it was scary. I don't know. We got to play Roblox this Friday. Let's do that. I haven't done it in a minute. Let's gamble just to gamble. All right, buddy. Anyways. Rakai's an immature kid that doesn't know how to handle his emotions. That's how I see it. See, and here's my thing. I made this point in the video. We keep on calling him an immature kid. That is true. But at the same time, people keep on throwing, oh, yeah, he's just 17. Nigga, I was 17 pretty big on doing content, too. You feel me? I wasn't saying nowhere near some of the crazy shit he was saying. And I was a wild kid, my nigga. I was on YouTube saying crazy shit. I ain't ever call a girl like, but some of the shit he doing, that's even beyond shit I was doing. I understand being young and doing this. So, I understand, like, you feel me, that it's certain shit that you don't got guidance about. Because nobody guided me. Nobody taught me how to do YouTube. I got that shit from out the mud. So, I remember back then I used to say certain crazy shit. I used to make certain crazy takes that now I look back at it and I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I doing? I even went to the point where I private the videos. Like, that's like how crazy I thought some of my takes were. But I've never said the shit Rakai doing though is it's worse than what I was doing, bro. And I privated my videos because I ain't like my takes. So that's all I'll say about that. He's 17. Like, let's not act like you don't got a consciousness at 17. He knows what he's doing. That's all I gotta say about that. He's gonna improve though. So as he gets older, he's gonna get smarter and shit. So it's not too crazy of a deal, but niggas need to stop making excuses for him. That's all I'll say about that. Anyways, do I need to pull the clips? No, you don't. 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 Let's go ahead and get to this Tommy video. All right, the plan, we're going to react to 3 videos. Then we're going to do a little series. Probably going through, we'll probably just go through my TikTok whip marks. And then we're going to get straight to it. Actually, I want to show y'all a quick little TikTok video before we get to this Tommy shit. All right. Nah, I'll show y'all later. We'll do it later. Nah, I kind of want to do it right now. I'll just record it. My ears? Is this shit too loud? Like, is it dead ass too loud, gang? Yes. It's loud. Bro, I never turned this shit up. Yo, am I good right now? Am I good right now?
How's it growing?
Are we good now? Hey, 1 if it's good. 1 if it's good. They're joking, you're fine? Ah! All right, let's go. I wanted to show y'all this, man. Bro, before I got on stream, I was scrolling on TikTok, and I seen this clip. I wanted to show y'all this shit, man.
As a grown man, how many times is it acceptable to laugh a week, bro?
That's a good one.
Nigga, what the fuck? Off that first sentence alone, man. How many times is it acceptable to laugh as a grown man? Are these the conversations we're having in 2025? Are we serious? Gang, what?
It depends what's happening. Let's say, like, okay, you wake up, you got a new check, like, you know, you got 10 bands from like a settlement. You can chuckle then.
Huh.
Yo, what?
I got some money. Type shit. But if you're watching memes on your phone, you know, 6, 7, that make you laugh and giggle, you watching a funny movie and shit. Nah, you should be doing something, be a little more productive. You feel me?
A little more serious.
Yeah, it just goes down to a point. It's intentionality and
I
shit.
ain't laughing all week.
Interesting.
It's been straight business this week.
This is why it's like a male depression epidemic.
Thank you. That one comment. Yo, I know these niggas is joking, or I hope they joking, bro. But if they dead ass think that laughing too much as a grown ass man makes you less of a man, then we need to put a fucking tariff on podcast equipment, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I like these 2 comments already. Yeah, raise the prices for podcasting equipment immediately. I agree. They need to put a $100,000 tariff on podcast equipment. Yo, because there's no way grown men are out here on podcasts talking about, yo, if you laugh too much during the week, you're less of a man. You're a little boy. The fuck do you mean by that, gang? You telling me I can't smile and be joyful when I get my paycheck, bro? I can only let out a good little chuckle. I can't be happy. I'm not a man if I'm a happy person. I can't have a good day. What the fuck? Like, what are we talking about, man?
America, bro.
I ain't laughed once this week, man.
Like,
I'm all business.
you've laughed since you've been here. I've seen you, nigga. Like, you.
Like, nah, that shit crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to show y'all that shit, bro. You can only do the rich laugh. Is it bad for you to breathe? Yeah, nah, gang. Nah, gang, I ain't gonna lie. If you breathe too hard, like in a room with women around, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta stop breathing, nigga. You low-key a pussy. You low-key kind of gay. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you breathing too loud, just... Matter of fact, just die. Just die. If you was a real man in that situation, you wouldn't even breathe too loud. You would just fucking die. Like, die on the spot. That's what you would do. That's what being a real man is, man. I ain't gonna lie. So stop breathing. Got it? Mari, you're not even a man. This doesn't apply to you, man. You're a woman. You can do whatever you want. But men, on the other hand, nah. We got restrictions, man. I ain't gonna lie. We can't breathe. We can't talk. We can't laugh. We can't live life. We can't be a human. That shit crazy, man. But the crazy part about it, it's other men saying that shit, though. Like, okay, I be on Twitter sometimes, right? And every once in a while, you'll see, like, this one girl talking about how she gets the ick when niggas tie their shoes in public. Or, like, some weird shit like that. And it'll become like a big thing piece. People will talk about it. People will debate about it. And it'll just be a big-ass brain-rotted argument, right? But, like, other men doing this shit, gang, like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like, come on, man. Let's not make it harder for us to be men. Like, what are we talking about, man? Bro, I seen that nigga Zebby on TikTok talking about wisdom is chasing you. No, that's what he said. Wisdom is chasing you, my friend. But you're running faster. That's how some people be, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get to this reaction now. 2026 will heal us. Tommy and FG. I agree with this statement, bro. If you really do your research about the entertainment, music, and like shows that are dropping in 2026, bro, that year's finna be revolutionized, man. That's gonna be the next 2016, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's finna be revolutionary, bro. Let's get to it.
The 2020s so far have been a bit rough, to say the least. Soon we're gonna be 6 years into this decade, and a lot of people are saying there hasn't been an it year for us. And I speak for all human beings on Earth when I say 2025 was not that it year. It's hard to find a single soul that was even positive on the internet this year.
I don't think it was as bad of a year as people make it, man. I feel like every single year we say the year is like dog shit, but then 2 to 3 years later, you'll just see 2024 nostalgia on TikTok or 2023 nostalgia on TikTok. I don't think it's as bad. Now later into this year, this shit kind of turned to shit. But early 2025 was vibes, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I may be a part of that hating, sure, but I blame everyone else for that. The internet made me negative this year and turned me into a villain. It seems at any moment this year,
nostalgia, motherfucker. I'm so dead ass. People dead ass make 2023, 2024 nostalgia, gang. I'm not even playing. Look it up on TikTok, bro.
Fight in the street and get ready for war. And by I mean the president of the United States invading a country for oil.
I think you can find that there's
that was crazy.
very receptive ear to doing exactly what they're doing, taking out those boats. And very soon we're going to start doing it on land too.
Venezuela. How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
If we look back at when I talk about...
As soon as America sees oil, they just want to start getting patriotic, man. They want to liberate people and shit, man. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
The 8 years of the past.
Oil on land? Hey, where that eagle at, gang? Freedom! That's what people want to do.
So at 2016, obviously for Gen Z, with a mix of 2017 and 2018, great music was coming out, great movies were coming out, things were actually affordable. For the 2000s, you had 2007 for the millennials, mainly with the same things Gen Z had for 2016. It's a damn shame. I should have bought a house back in 2007 instead of...
It was only $130,000 to buy a house in Tennessee back then? Yo, chat. Bro, the house I live in cost $120,000 back in 2002 when my parents moved in. This house is now worth over $450,000. That's how bad inflation is, bro. And we live in a regular 3-bedroom house. That shit is insane. If I could buy a house for this much money, gang, I would already moved out, bro.
Being a dumbass kid. The boomers were right. I wasn't working hard enough as a 4-year-old back then. So now I have to pay the same.
How can you afford that? 130, hell yeah. 400,000? I mean, YouTube, I make good money from YouTube, but that's just not a smart decision.
Of being lazy and spending $1 million for a shack of a house. So currently, we're still looking for that it year of the 2020s, and we may have to look no further because 2026 may be the one to save us. As a matter of fact, if you're broke now, then lock in and don't be by next year. Find a job and do the horror of working because we're getting so much content next year. And of course, we gotta start off with none other than GTA 6.
This not coming out next year, gang. I'm gonna be honest. They say this every single year. They said this for 2025. The game was supposed to come out this year originally. Then it was 2026, early 2026, and now it's late November when they say they're gonna drop the game. I don't believe this shit is gonna come out. I really don't. And even if it does come out in November, niggas like, it's something's gonna go wrong, bro. I don't want to wish that shit on nothing or in the universe. Let me knock on wood. But But I just have a feeling something's finna go wrong, bro. Like, I just got a weird feeling.
I'm in GTA 6 drops, so I'll let you know right now.
Nothing else will matter to people in life.
Jobs are gonna go unmanned for weeks on end. Babies globally will starve from fathers not feeding them. Scratch that. I'm acting like dads even take care of their kids. It's GTA 6 though, so mothers as well will probably neglect their babies. It's not the
Hey,
past.
Chad, I'll take care of y'all, right? Like, I'll take care of y'all, like, nigga. See, here's the issue with society, bro. They try to hate on black fathers, man. I take care of every single one of y'all, man. Y'all are my kids, bro. Y'all all my slimes, bro. No, you don't? Fuck no. You don't feed us? Left me on the streets. All right, nigga, shut the fuck up. See, that's why y'all in that basement in the first place.
All right,
bitch.
women play games too now, so the baby starving will be an equality effort. My prediction is for at least the first couple of days it's out, certain establishments will have problems with employees not showing up. People are smart. They will save up their sick days or pay time off to make sure they can play. And technically, they wouldn't be wrong in using those days off, which bosses will not be happy with. This is a game that's been 8 years in the making. People were making fake unboxing videos of it back in 2016.
Oh, this nigga, man. Yo, somebody gotta make a video about him so I can react to it, girl. Somebody gotta make a video about this. Yo, I remember back when I was a kid, he would always clickbait me, man. Yo, he used to get me so hyped for GTA 6. I deadass thought he had this shit, man.
Oh, God. There it is. There it is, people.
He really went through so much effort to get a fake-ass GTA 6 fucking case. Just to farm views off of kids, man.
Oh my God!
With it, you're gonna have a new wave of content creators become big off it. Shameless plug. Hopefully, that's my gaming channel, by the way. Make sure y'all sub. Which then will create even more great content for the year. Same thing happened with GTA 5. Like, so many channels we grew up with got big off it. It's one of the reasons the Sidemen started to blow up. Them playing GTA 5 together. And we didn't even talk about how good the story's gonna be. First, you're gonna have 2 different people you can play from, which I know is one less than GTA 5, but f that, because you got Lucius Finance you can play as, or Jason.
I ain't gonna lie, gooning numbers are finna go crazy in November, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna be seeing some generational shit, man. I ain't gonna hold you, especially with Lucy, how the game and jiggle physics looking like it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit gonna be crazy. Both are goonable. You are a homosexual. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I will say though, I don't think GTA 6, the story mode at least, will be better than GTA 5. I don't think we'll ever see a story mode as good as GTA 5 in any Grand Theft Auto game. Period.
That was one less than GTA 5,
in my opinion.
But f that, because you got Lucius Finance you can play as, or Jason, who you can mog everyone as. Meaning you got 2 options: you do the cracking or get cracked yourself. Also, GTA 6 Online is gonna be so generational. You'll be able to go in different types of servers. They'll have YouTuber servers or streamer servers, as well as roleplay servers.
Streamer servers is gonna be toxic, gang.
For people who specifically like one thing. The amount of beefs and gangs that are gonna be in these servers is gonna be off the charts. Also, you know, those GTA 6 playlist nights with the homies is the type of stuff you'll be telling your kids. Doing that in GTA 5 with my friends during quarantine saved my mental health. And they'll definitely have way more options of games to pick and better ways for players to make it.
Racing around Miami's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like the race missions, the trapment, like GTA 6 has like the potential to be the greatest thing ever.
4 was made over 10 years ago, so with 2026 tech, it'll be like the first iPhone versus the newest one. It shouldn't compare. We're also gonna have a map that's double the size of the last map, with new different types of transportation that we haven't gotten. Hopefully no more Oppressor MK2s. Knowing Rockstar, they'll add a version of it that's even worse than the last.
Shit like that is what ruined the game for me, bro. Like, you can't even drive in a public server without somebody trying to blow you up.
With all this time waiting, the anti-cheat better be iron.
That and then like them they just added a bunch of like new like weapons and vehicles that like are just overpowered as shit, man.
I'm talking
the Oppressor isn't that bad. Gang, when that shit first came out, bro, you cannot be in an online server without getting it fucking cooked. Especially that Mark II.
Executed publicly in front of Rockstar HQ. Cheaters ruined the last GTA Online, so I'd be damned if they do it again. That's the majority of GTA 6, but if you thought games were done, you'd be wrong. Marvel's releasing Wolverine, which off the trailer already looks peak. I'm not even a big Wolverine fan like that, but I'll definitely cop it. It's also graphics, so no ass censoring. You can completely destroy someone's guts in 4K 60 FPS.
Oh, for real?
That might have sounded a little off.
I might catch that game, bro. I got some fantasies I want to reenact, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Subnautica 2 is releasing. Pretty fun game. If you haven't played it, you're someone who explores the ocean in a submarine and tracks down creatures. A big complaint with the first one that people had is that it wasn't multiplayer until now. Subnautica 2 is gonna have co-op with up to 4 people, so you and the whole
Never
game
played
can
this.
play
Is
it
it-
together.
is it fun, chat?
007 First Light is releasing, which is a James Bond spin-off game, and everyone loves a little spy game action. You're gonna have different types of ways you can assassinate people, and you can drive in it for the first time. Being able to hack through the car and doing whatever type of gizmo thing spy movies have in cars. A couple other games. Resident Evil is getting a new game. Gears of War is getting a new game. Fable is getting a new game. There may be some more games I'm missing, but if we're being honest, GTA 6 overrides.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Everything besides GTA 6, I did not care about. I'm gonna be honest. Wolverine sounds cool. I might play that. But GTA 6 is really what that's what we're playing next year. That's what everybody's playing next year. Let's keep it a bean.
By 10x. While all these are coming out, we're of course gonna have the biggest worldwide sporting event, the World Cup of 2026. And good news is, for any lazy Americans who can't get off the couch to get a new passport, we got home advantage, so you can drive that F-150 with a 3-patty burger in your right hand straight down to the stadium. You're gonna see America.
I'm not gonna lie, those ticket prices are finna be egregious. I don't even know if I wanna. Nah, I gotta go to the World Cup game just to say I did it. But them ticket prices are finna be ridiculous, bro. Yo, do y'all think Speed's gonna make a new World Cup song like he made for the last one, bro? Damn, it's been 4 years since that, bro. That's crazy.
Americans who shit on soccer all the time pulling up just because it's here. And since people around the world already come to the World Cup, it's predicted to be the biggest and most visited one ever. Compared to
for sure it's in
we got
America.
so much land and places visitors can stay at. This is all assuming though if we can get tickets for it. A nosebleed is gonna be going for like 5 bands here. Scalpers may be
That's
the
what I'm
ones to
saying.
ruin the event, but I'll keep my hopes up. We're also starting off great because Israel got eliminated in the qualifiers. And in 2 of their games, they scored 0 points on who they were against.
Bro, I seen a World Cup qualifying group of Israel, Palestine, Russia, and Ukraine. Who thought that was a good idea, my nigga? Deadass, who thought that was a good idea? Yo, I know somebody in the FIFA World Cup commissionary, they was just on some troll shit that day when they decided that lineup. That shit crazy, gang.
Unfortunately, this time, the win was not promised 3,000 years
said
ago.
Trump?
That card no longer works, and they'll have to get their wins by skill from now on. All the matches are being hosted in major cities in America, like LA, Seattle, New York, Boston, Miami.
Bro, I'm so pissed Nashville ain't get one, bro. Our stadium isn't gonna be built by that time, bro. If I could have just drove down the street and go and see the fucking game, bro, that should have been so tough.
For some reason,
Might have to
though,
go to
you have
Atlanta.
a couple of games
That shit gonna
held
be hell.
in Kansas City. What billionaire in Missouri paid for this shit? It was
DC
almost
doesn't
perfect.
have one?
Ain't no one
Oh
coming
yeah, y'all stadium shit too.
from around the
No
world
one cares about Nashville. I do. I live here. Why did I scream? But I do care about it.
to the U.S. thinking about visiting Missouri. I wouldn't be surprised if people around the world haven't heard what Missouri is. I'm worried they wouldn't even feel comfortable being
Yo,
there.
why?
They know they're
Why
getting all
is one
type-
in Missouri, man? Like, yo, take the filler locations out, bro. They chose fucking Missouri over Nashville, gang. Like, come on, bro.
Types of slurs ripped at them from being
Hey,
there.
chill
The
in
games
Missouri?
Canada
Nah,
are
man.
going to be in Vancouver and Toronto. The games in Mexico are going to be in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. The amount of creators and celebs there is probably going to be the most the World Cup has ever seen. Speed and my prediction is going to be a celebrity there. I'm talking crowds you wouldn't believe. He's already bigger globally than he is in the States. He's gonna be out there interviewing Ronaldo and all the soccer
That
players.
would deadass
You
be
know
cool to
too, the
see.
crowds here are gonna be wild. People are gonna be fighting the opposition team, jumping the barriers. Countries with conflicts with each other are gonna have the crowds beefing. I didn't mention, but this isn't gonna be big just because of the amount of games. It's also 16 more teams than the last one. With the
Oh,
amount
shit.
of matches going from 64 to 104. Seeing the
Damn.
political climate now, there is a real possibility of countries matching up with each other that hate each other. Can you imagine America versus Canada? We haven't had the best relationship this year. Both countries are going to be throwing up the cess.
Nah, imagine America versus Iran. Shit. Bro, America versus China? That shit might pop off World War III, gang. I'm gonna be honest, bro. The World Cup gonna be peak, though. That's gonna be like... I feel like the World Cup and the Olympics is perfect background noise for any environment, man. Like, let's say I'm going to the gym. Just seeing a World Cup or an Olympics game in the background, it's just gonna add to the vibe, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
To each other. France versus Senegal. I know Senegal won't make it that far, but this would be crazy because of France's colonial history with it. If Senegal won it, they would never live that down. Now we can move on to movies and TV shows because, man, this about a hit. Marvel's about to cook this year with Spider-Man and Avengers Doomsday releasing. Something Marvel can never go wrong with is a new Spider-Man movie. And the fact the whole universe is reset is
nigga said Germany versus Poland, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna bring back past memories.
to give so many opportunities. There's already a lot of predictions on who the villain might be and what twists may come up. The Punisher and the Hulk are already confirmed in it. There's also predictions that Scorpion might be the villain. Tombstone is confirmed in it too. And since Zendaya's chopped ass finally isn't in the top,
hold on, what the fuck did you just say?
Be the villain. Tombstone is confirmed in it too. And since Zendaya's chopped ass
Oh, I
finally
heard you right, nigga. What are you talking about, gang? Zendaya chopped? In the same sentence? See, I'm not even one of those guys who just overrate Zendaya. She look cool, she look good. But let's not call her chopped, man. That's a crazy word to throw around. I ain't gonna lie.
in the timeline anymore. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Calm down. Sadie Sink is
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Chat sick of me, yo. I know hella people were pressed in the comment section about that game.
confirmed in the cast, and although it's not fully confirmed now, everyone's assuming she's the new Mary Jane. Tom Holland, we all understand this is what you're gonna make. I'm saying that like he didn't just get married to Zendaya in real life, which is good because that means I got a chance, right, guys? We're around the same age, so.
Tommy, aren't you like in your early 20s? And isn't she about to be 30? Like what the? Oh shit, hold on. Like what the hell? Let me make sure Zendaya. Yeah, she's like 29. Let's look up how old Tommy NFG is, man. Age. Bro, you're 22, gang. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's not you, gang. Now look. Nah, you don't need that.
It makes sense. In Avengers Doomsday,
Tommy
I
like in
gotta
his
watch
late
it.
30s? You really think he's that old? Nah, man. We all young, vibing, doing
Doctor
this
Doom
shit.
as a villain will be peak. I'm not a big comic book fan, so I haven't seen or read much of him as a villain. But who needs that when TikTok edits already show me how much war this has? The fit alone shows me he won't be f***ing around. And since this is two movies connected, it's rumored to be an Infinity War type of ending movie to lead to Secret Wars.
But like Infinity, you can't redo Infinity War. I'm sorry, like they could try, but you can't, like, that's like a one-time event. You really can't redo that shit, man. I feel like Doomsday could be cool, but if they try to do that Infinity War trope, I don't know. I feel like it just ain't gonna hit the same.
People were walking out that movie theater crying, so potentially expect that with this. We also got Toy Story 5 coming out. I know a lot of people didn't like 4 and shit on it, but the concept for this one makes me have higher hopes. The whole plot is the toys fighting for children's attention after they got taken over by iPads. With this evil-looking iPad or lily pad ready to destroy them, this character has potential to be the Lotso of Toy Story villains. Only thing we can hope is the story's written good. So far, it sounds like a good concept. And some more childhood nostalgia, Shrek 5 is coming out. I'm less sure about this one, and looking at the character designs,
Why they massacre my boy?
him and Donkey look like if I told ChatGPT to generate what it thinks Shrek and Donkey look like. I know they have to upgrade the character designs for modern times, it just looks off. The Super Mario Galaxy movie should recover from this potential loss. The visuals are gonna look so insane and mind-boggling. Super Mario Galaxy off purely aesthetic just feels nice. If you watch
That
gameplay
does
of it
look
now
crazy.
with HD graphics, it holds up so good. Me personally, I like it better than the Super Mario Odyssey aesthetic. The Michael Jackson biopic is releasing. I'm gonna be in theaters dressed like Michael.
Bro, I heard the Michael Jackson impersonator was mad that he didn't get picked to be in the movie. But isn't the actor who's acting as MJ, isn't it like his nephew? Like, okay, like, come on, bro. It was obvious it was gonna be him, man. Like, what the fuck? Jafar Jackson? Yeah, it's obvious it was gonna be Jafar, bro. Let's be honest.
at the screen just like this.
Cloud, are you excited for Supergirl? I feel like Supergirl's gonna be one of the movies. It's either gas or it's gonna be trash. It's no in between.
They did their thing with picking Jafar Jackson because the way he transitioned from Thriller Michael to Bad Michael was perfect. And it's gonna include all of Michael Jackson's errors if they don't split it up, hopefully. Which means the movie could be 3.5 hours. In that 3.5 hours, I'm enjoying every bit of it. It's gonna be showing how he made some of his most famous songs and apparently business dealings he did. And if you know how much Michael got over by the music industry is gonna have some juicy drama. Hey, all I'm saying is, as soon as he started requesting rights to his music, to the media, he was in the same lane as the Diddler and the worst predator to exist. Some notable mentions for movies releasing as well: Dune Part 3, Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, Moana live action, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl, The Odyssey. I probably missed
Nah, the Odyssey's gonna be crazy. That's what I'm very excited for.
Moana live action, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl, The Odyssey.
That Odyssey shit, directed by Christopher Nolan, that got potential, gang. I'm gonna be honest, that got potential, bro. I really think that could be a really good movie. I think that shit could be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably missed some. That should be.
Don't ruin Moana. Who's the actor for Moana? That I'm gonna be honest, that's really what's gonna decide that series. Who's the actor for Moana? Cause I'm gonna be honest, I feel like certain things you shouldn't be live action. This is one of them things, but if the actor's good, it'll be alright. Oh, what? I guess, or I guess that's cool. That's cool.
And we'll end it off with the TV shows coming out. The Boys is having its final season come out. And according to the cast and directors, it's gonna be the most graphic one. If you've watched The Boys, you know how insane that is. There is scenes of people getting ripped in half on the show. I'm scared how much further they're gonna take it. They're also not hiding who they're mimicking because... Take a wild guess of who this may be alluding to. With the poster, you can get at it already. Homelander's definitely gonna...
Hey, man, I knew The Boys season finna be peak, man. It's gonna be a good way to go out, man. Yo, it's so much shit dropping in 2026, gang.
Gonna do the sickest shit he's ever done. It's good they're wrapping it up like this and not extending it because popularity. They could easily go for a couple more seasons and have people watching. In the long term, it would ruin how cohesive the show is and make it kind of bad towards the end. Invincible Season 4 is coming out. They've been cooking a lot more than I thought they could after watching the first season. The problem with all these Amazon Prime Video shows is now you gotta pay to get the ads off. They get us every time because I am watching this with no ads. On another website that's named shall not be disclosed and is totally legal to watch on. The second season of the One Piece live action is coming out. I'm surprised because I did not know they would take it this far. It was loved so much though that it got greenlit for a second season. Dexter is also coming back with a new TV show. Daredevil.
Why? Okay. I feel like some things shouldn't be brought back. Like Dexter, I haven't watched Dexter, but from the lore I've heard, just leave that be. Not everything needs to be brought back, bro.
Born Again is getting a second season, as well as something a little smaller. Blade
Wow,
Runner
shut up. Is that an L take? I ain't watch it, but I just be peeping how they be redoing shit, gang. Daredevil, that's cool. That's cool. I used to watch Daredevil back when I was a little jet when it was popping out on Netflix.
Show. You guys know that one audio. You look lonely. I could fix that. Yeah, that thing. So far, the visuals look good. That was the main reason people liked the 2017 version. To end it off,
Dexter
couple
is
of more
peak,
shows.
but they got like 10 seasons. That's why I'm trying to say that. They got 10 seasons. They got like 10 seasons, right? Like they got a lot of seasons. Cause that's the only reason why I ain't watch it. Cause I heard it had like crazy amount, and I was like, damn.
That are releasing. A Knife of the Seven Kingdoms, aka a Game of Thrones prequel. Fallout Season 2. Euphoria Season 3.
Fallout was good as fuck. Yo, tap into Fallout. Fallout is good.
You're gonna be more than fed in TV shows. And that's everything I got. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. I'm gonna need everyone to pray that no national wars or crisis happen next year. We've been through enough this year, and if nothing happens, this should be the greatest year of the 2020s. Follow me on Twitter,
Hey, is 2026 gonna be the 2016 of the 20s, man? That's such a brain rotted sentence. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, what y'all thinking about that, though? I think it's going to be a crazy year. I think it's going to be a good year. I ain't going to lie. I think it's going to be a good year. Fallout 4 was peak. Fallout, the show is amazing. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it was going to. I don't know about Euphoria, though. I ain't going to lie. That new season of Euphoria is going to be awkward, especially with all that Sydney Sweeney, and then, Zendaya apparently ain't cool with her. I ain't going to lie. That's going to be awkward, man. That's going to be awkward. Anyways, that's it. Watch Why Is My... I'm not even finna read that shit. Wait. How's Euphoria? Euphoria, the first season was good in my opinion. Then, like, I tried to watch the second season, and they was just showing too many dicks. And it was just like, all right, bro. Like, I ain't even got a problem with seeing dicks and shit, but it's just kind of like, bro, it felt uncomfortable to watch, so I kind of stopped it. I ain't gonna lie. Plus, I just felt like it didn't hit the same. Like, I don't know, man. Euphoria is a very vulgar and, like, extreme show. And it's like, it dramatizes, like, it's weird. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it, man. It's like a dramatic version of what they think high school is, but it's not to that level. Cloud watched Peacemaker? I already did. Season 1 and Season 2 are both peak. I don't care what people say about Season 2. I like it, too. It's a great setup season. Peacemaker's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, too. I'm not going to lie. I thought, because it was John Cena, I thought it was going to be kind of cheesy and, like, corny, but, like, it was a little bit corny and, no, it was a little bit cheesy, but in the right way. It was a really good show. I liked it. I ain't going to lie. High School DxD, I'm not doing it. Yo, what? Hey, man. All I'll say is, every anime watcher has watched High School DxD, man. It's a canon event. I'm going to keep it a beam. Cloud, you seen the Diddy Doc? Oh, yeah, I was talking about it. Yeah. Bro, have y'all seen the Diddy Doc yet? I watched that. I was watching it Monday. Okay, that's the real reason why I wasn't streaming is because I was playing City Skylines and watching the Diddy Doc. Because I was just interested in it. Yo, Diddy was a lot crazier than y'all think he was, bro. Like, watching that documentary really, because it really showed, like, his origins into, like, and it kind of showed his progression into how he became the man he was. One of the biggest, like, things that, like, I didn't know about Diddy is that he hosted an event, and it was supposed to be, like, a charity game, and, like, 9 people ended up dying. I never knew about that shit. It was in New York. It was crazy. Also, the cameras everywhere. I heard about that, though. I heard about that before. Apparently, from what I heard, conspiracy-wise, the FBI used to pay him to do these parties and film these parties with all of these celebrities to get footage of them so they can blackmail them. That's what I heard. That's kind of what Epstein was doing, too. But, shit. That shit was crazy, gang. React Live, we can't react to the Diddy Doc, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Also, something that I thought was crazy. I knew Diddy was involved in Tupac's killing, but I didn't know he was involved in Biggie's. That shit was crazy. I ain't realized how slimy of a guy he was. And then the fact that spoilers. I'm letting y'all know right now, spoilers. The fact that after he got him murked, he hosted that big event where he was basically just dancing, singing a song, and acting like he missed him. And then after that whole performance was done, he made Biggie's family pay for the whole thing. And it was all to launch his career into music. So that nigga slimed out his best friend, acted like he was really hurt, then hosted a big ass funeral where Diddy performed his song to launch his career and was dancing on his grave, basically celebrating his grave, happy, showing all 32. And then to top it all off, he made his family pay for it. Biggie's family paid for it. That's crazy, man. That was sick. I ain't gonna lie. That's movie shit, man. That's literally movie shit. Like, that's... But hey, if you haven't watched it, go watch that Diddy documentary. I promise you, it's a good watch, bro. It's a valid watch. I ain't gonna lie. Diddy grape Justin Bieber? We all knew that, though. That was the flavor camp. Yeah. Ads. Game is game, little nigga. Sub up. Game is game. Hey, JJ said it the best. Game is game. Sub up. I don't even do that. I don't even do that many ads, bro. I really don't. I barely even run ads, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You a graper. All right, time him out. I ain't gonna lie. Time him out. Finally, I'm catching you online. Let's get Coco. Koku. Hey, I'm gonna start streaming a lot more, man. I got a lot more free time, bro. We had to clear some shit up, get some shit finalized this week so I can get some more free time, but we got a lot more free time. Anyways, next reaction. Remember Master Oogway? His life is ruined now, all right? All right. I remember we reacted to a video about him a couple months ago, and apparently he was doing some racist shit. I don't know, so it's crazy.
Although it's common and even sometimes lucrative for people to portray themselves as edgy on social media, as time goes on, more and more people are starting to realize it just isn't worth it. And in the massive year of 2025, no other creator knows this better than Master Oogway, because somehow from his edginess, he managed to go from having millions of subscribers and billions of views to crying on Twitter and begging Mr. Beast to help him get unbanned from YouTube. The true definition of fumbled. Master Oogway's presence online began with a unique start, because unlike many other creators, he started out from doing funny voice impressions of the character Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, hence his username. And if you also couldn't tell, his content was geared toward a younger audience because stuff like this was meant to be funny. And honestly, it worked. He was posting a lot of content on TikTok using the Master Oogway voice,
That's
and
why
eventually
okay.
he started getting popular, gaining
Did y'all
tons
used to watch Master Oogway back when he used to post content like this?
of subscribers
I never
and
watched
hundreds
it,
of thousands of views. And after reaching that new level of viewership, he started trying to expand his content empire by creating tons of accounts, posting different types of content. Some were reactions, some were voiceovers, and most of them were just like fantasies about men.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yep, I have no idea. And even if I don't find this content funny myself, the audience did, which is all
Bro, I just found the person with the nicest ass.
that matters. Because if you were to go in one of these videos comment sections, you would see his viewers memeing, agreeing with him, or saying things like, "Can I join Master?" So obviously, he was doing something right. And after posting consistently, sometimes multiple times a day, he would eventually hit 1 million followers. And this insane growth wasn't only just on TikTok.
Getting 1.8 million followers off of talking about how much you love Ryan Reynolds is interesting, man. Yay, gay Twitch.
It was on YouTube as well. Master Oogway was literally dominating the algorithms.
Hey, man, should I start making the Ryan Reynolds videos, man? Is that the next chapter for me, bro? Is that the next chapter? Is that how I'm finna hit that million mark? Is that the next chapter, man?
Multiple pages on both sites, and he was doing this with ease.
At
the time, there was a meme called the Chad face, which was trending, and that kind of signified a based opinion. So all Master Oogway had to do was spam this face on people's videos, and he would garner millions of views every single day. However, this wasn't really enough for Master Oogway, because the problem is low effort Chad face reaction TikTok videos doesn't really garner a long-term audience. And if he wanted to continue being relevant,
bro, why does somebody in chat say he looked like David, man? Nah, Curse? Nah, man. Hey, don't even put that on my dog Curse, bro. You feel me? He's a handsome young man, bro. Don't even do that, man. Glad he did the face reveal, bro.
For years to come, he would seriously need to change up his content. And he realized this, which is why he was trying to do that. You would see here where he's obviously spamming the Chad face, but if you scroll further, he's trying to implement different forms of content, even if that content is,
The fuck? No, I gotta show y'all this, man. What the hell? Yo, what? Yo.
Further, he's trying to implement different forms of content, even if that content is very.
Yo, gang, what the fuck are we doing here, man? I ain't gonna lie.
Very strange. I'm sorry guys, I wasn't talking about this content, I was talking about his more edgy videos. Videos where he's low-key trying to be kind of racist, but since he says it's a joke, I guess it's okay.
Okay, can somebody explain
$300. 500 million inflation. I mean, okay. I mean,
For the people that don't understand,
see, and y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm gonna just say it. If a black person makes that joke, I feel like it's a different outcome. But even still, that's a weird joke to make. I'm gonna be honest. It's a weird joke to make. That's a fucking weird joke to make. I ain't gonna lie.
for the people that don't understand the TikTok,
like if I seen a black person making that joke, even still, then I'll be like, nah, that shit not it.
what he's saying is that black people used to be worth $300 during slavery, and now he's comparing it with how much Mbappe is worth now, which is 500 million, and he's saying inflation. He also had a bunch of other TikToks like this, mainly focusing on black people, like this one, how to gather all the black people in your city in one place.
And see, this is shit I don't like. If you just if you're finna make racist jokes, at least involve everybody. When you just picking on black people just for engagement or whatever, maybe you just racist, that's that weird shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
And the punchline is
That shit
tell them
lame to me,
KFC
bro.
is 50% off.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And while I don't actually believe that he's racist, I think a lot of these videos show people that he'll do anything for views. For example, if you look at this video where he's talking about black people versus the other surrounding videos, this video clearly outperforms all of them by a long shot. Which
Racist rage bait is the new trend. If you want to get instant fame on the internet, man, as a white person, just say something racist. It's guaranteed right now. It's like it's a renaissance going on. Now you don't even got to be white. You can just be whatever. Just say some racist shit. People are going to be in your comments, going to be mad. And then the people who are racist going to like what you said and think it's funny. And there you go, you get impressions.
is because dark humor gets people's attention and it makes them remember you, which in terms of performance is way better than doing a Chad face. And as a result of this, Master Oogway would continue to make videos like this, pushing the line a little bit farther with every joke that he would make. And eventually, because he's doing this on TikTok, they wound up banning his main account with 2.7 million followers. But like I said before, he had a lot of different accounts, so he was able to recover. And normally, when a person gets an account banned, especially with 2.7 million followers, you would think they would take time to self-reflect and not do it again. But not Master Oogway. In fact, he would actually take the dark humor jokes even farther, so far to the point to where he actually started saying the N-word. And yes, unfortunately for us, there's actually
See, this is where that shit get. And this is where you get really lame, bro. Making the racist jokes is... If a racist joke is funny, it's funny. But like, if it's not, it just makes you look bad. But then resorting to saying the N-word, it's like, bro, that shit corny as hell to me. It just is, man. Like, you think black people are just gonna, oh, you said the N-word, I hate you. Like, no, bro. Like, it's 2025, gang. It's just corny, man. It's not edgy. It's just corny.
re-uploaded version of him saying the N-word in HD.
What's up, YouTube? Today I spoke to my parents and they told me a story. They told me a story about my grandparents. Turns out, my great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were slaves during the Ottoman Empire. Now, I've been wondering what makes a person get the permission to say the N-word. Because I hear Mexican people say the N-word, and I hear black people say the N-word, and many other races as well. I'm gonna say it for the first time in my life properly.
Yeah, we're not going to play that, but you guys get the point. Master Oogway was so hungry and desperate for views that he just kept trying to get this shock value content because to him, all views are good views. And because of that, I'm pretty sure you guys can already guess what happened next. He continued to push the envelope even further. And this time, he would take it way too far with the song that he made. A song that pretty much cemented his legacy as a clout chaser and someone who would do and say anything for views. And that song was no other than Adolf H is my N. Now,
why can't you just make good content, bro? Why can't you just actually care and make good content? Why do you resort to doing shit like this, bro? That shit's just weird. And then, yo, peep the song right here. Crack History Month. But he used the 3 Ks, the KKK. Come on, bruh.
Obviously, the white blocks are there for a reason because I'm not going to show the naming, but just think of the worst
Alright,
things
you
possible.
deserve your
and it's
downfall,
that.
bro.
After he released this song, it was met with immediate backlash from pretty much everybody, with people making whole Reddit threads just to call him cringy. And the reason I said earlier that he had gone too far to post this was because several days later, he was terminated from YouTube, losing over 7 million subscribers and over 500 million views every single month, all because he wanted to be hateful and racist. After this happened, he tried to gain sympathy on Twitter by posting this message: "Welp, that's it. My YouTube account with 7 million subs and 500 million views a month is gone because of a group of people spam reporting me to rack up guideline strikes." So
a group of people that you offended, gang. Not only did you attack black people, but you also attacked the Jews. They don't play about theirs. They own this whole motherfucker right now. You slide on the Jews, gang. You done. That's content creation rule number 1. You don't say nothing about those type of people. That's why you fucked up.
This is how you treat your creators after they've given you 4 years to grow on your platform.
Nigga messed with the devs, dead ass. He messed with the devs, man. Like, what are we talking about?
YouTube. So yeah, obviously he wasn't happy with the situation that was going on. But something that happened that he may not have expected was usually when people post things like this on Twitter, they usually receive tons of support and sympathy from the community. However, in his case, it was actually the complete opposite, with people celebrating and excited at the fact that he had been banned. People were even ratioing him on his own tweet by saying things like, "Brother, you used to be genuinely funny. What happened to you? Your Master Oogway voiceover videos used to be funny and good. You fell off hard with your hate speech and racist videos though." So a bit of a news flash for him: spreading hate on the internet makes people dislike you. Big shocker. But all of this stuff happened 1 to 2 years ago. So the question is, what has Master Oogway been doing since then? And the answer honestly may surprise you. So obviously, following the months of his ban, he spent a lot of time on Twitter coping. He tried to fearmonger and scare other creators that since he got banned on YouTube, they should be afraid of getting banned too, while simultaneously completely ignoring the type of content that led to him being
Gang, no we're not, because we don't spread hate. We don't do intentionally racist shit that's not even funny. Like, no, and no. No. You fucked up by making that weird ass content, and that's why you're in the situation you're in. That's it. I hate when people fuck up and then try to act like they're not the reason why they got fucked up. YouTube doesn't ban everybody. If they actually ban you, you have to do some crazy shit. It's not like it's, you feel me, Twitch.tv, I love y'all. Please don't ban me, please don't get me partner. But it's not like it's this platform, bro. So come on, gang.
Banned in the first place. But that wasn't all. He also tried his very best to get back on YouTube while hiding his identity. And he did this by trying to change old accounts with his name on it to new accounts that had no ties to his identity.
Koku, appreciate you for the tier 1 gang. Welcome to Sky Crew.
However, I'm guessing he forgot that he already had subscribers on these accounts and that his editing was the same, because people quickly found out that these accounts were also owned by Master Oogway, and as a result, these new accounts were terminated just like his other ones. So yeah, even though he was tweeting that YouTube doesn't care about people, he was actively trying to get back on there. And since it seemed like he was all out of options on coming back to the platform, he then decided to use his ultimate card, which was trying to sue YouTube for banning him. In a Twitter post on December 11, 2024, Master Oogway tweeted, "Officially sued Google for violating my digital service acts rights."
Gang, you're gonna try to sue Google of all companies? Google? Oh, you're just stupid. You're just a dumbass. Gang, as soon as they got that lawsuit, nigga, they probably laughed. Google's lawyers were probably cheesing as soon as you sent that shit, man. They threw your shit straight into the trash.
Gonna have my first court hearing this
serious,
week. It's gonna be Dutch law since it's my country of residence. Wish me luck. Essentially, he was trying to sue a billion-dollar company for wrongful termination. And even though a literal ant could have told him this was a bad idea, he still did it anyway. The king of unemployment, WestJet, also covered this case on his channel, and basically everybody was just laughing at Master Oogway. Because not only was the lawsuit ridiculous, it showed how desperate he was to get back on a platform that he basically abused while he was on it. But none of this really matters because only a month later, Master Oogway would post on Twitter again saying that he lost the preliminary injunction to the case. Prominent YouTuber Master Oogway, as he's referring to himself in third person, has lost a preliminary injunction case against Google, seeking the reinstatement of his permanently banned YouTube channel. And while I'm not going to read this entire thing, he also tweeted this: "I'm sad I took the L on the preliminary injunction since I really want to keep entertaining my fans on YouTube."
Gang, you thought you was finna win that shit? Gang, you went against the dream team and then some. What are we talking about? That's Google. What? They got like 5 Saul Goodmans on their roster, gang. You not beating them.
I still have a chance to start a full trial. I might do so. I need some time to think. And honestly, this is just a big code word for I got cooked. Not long after this, Master Oogway also started streaming on Twitch and Kick. And if you thought his streaming content would be any different than his usual content, I have news for you, because it isn't. At the ripe age of 27, he is still somehow obsessed with the N-word.
Do I get the pass, guys? Do I get the pass?
Yes.
Okay.
Take his black card away. Take his black card away. The fact that he was so giddy and happy to give away that pass. Oh, can I say that? Yes, please, call me one. Call me one. The fuck? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Now is that a Hellcat? That's a Camaro. That shit was loud as hell. Damn. Nigga ain't go nowhere with that shit either. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, bruh. Come on, man. Let's not do that, man. Come on, bro.
Okay, do I get the pass? Can I call you my homies? Okay. Man.
It's embarrassing, Unc. Please stop. His content is even the exact same with the dances that he does. Because in a clip that I found of him celebrating 45 live viewers, he's still doing the same thing he did like 2 years ago.
45 viewers, chat. 45 viewers, chat. World record, chat.
It honestly gets to a point to where maybe the fries are worth making. No amount of rent costs could force me at the big age of 20.
Gang, but he's not making money doing this, bro. You see his donations. He doesn't have a single penny in there. You're literally sucking dick for no reason. You sold your soul, but you didn't even get the actual riches that you was promised, gang. You lost. Go flip some burgers, gang. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm all for creators trying to make good content and grind, but it looks like you're trying to grind on something else.
27 to do what he's doing. And you know, just maybe he wouldn't have to do this if he was unbanned on YouTube. Oh wait, after 1.5 years, I am back, devil emoji. I have returned, uploaded to Super Sigma Bros 2 minutes ago. And this was August 15th, so this is recent. Let's see if this channel is still up. Video unavailable. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been terminated. And from my knowledge, this is the most recent attempt of him trying to make a YouTube channel. And with his back against the wall, low stream views, and an inability to make another YouTube account, what do you guys think he did next? Well, he decided to join the most trustworthy community on the internet, crypto meme coins.
Oh, this is the final stage of every fallen off creator. The final stage, the crypto bag. Hey man, get a job. At this point, just get a job, bro. Just get a job, man.
And yes, I wish I was kidding. Every post on Twitter he makes now seems to be trying to promote his meme coin. Don't buy this coin. Yes, that is the actual name of the coin. And don't worry guys, he's definitely not trying to scam you. Just trust him. Watching this downfall happen over the past few years has honestly been insane. And I don't think it's crazy to call this a generational fall off. How do you go from the face of YouTube Shorts with 7 million subs and 500 million monthly views to posting crypto meme coins on Twitter, getting less than 30 likes every post? And even though he's lost like 99% of his influence and audience, at least he can still post on TikTok and get views. Because scrolling through one of his last popular TikTok accounts, I saw that he pulled 4.6 million views on how to put on a headset. So I can only assume that he's making tutorials now, which sadly to say is honestly a big step up from his old content. So let's check out this new and improved content to see if it's worth support. This is honestly sad. Although it's
all of that just to, like, what are we talking about? Same audio and everything. Bro, that's like his Ice Spice little wipe twerk, bro. That's his signature move, man. The sucking dick, man. That's just a signature move. Hey, man, that's sad. Word of advice, bro. The easy way out is never the best way out. Just make good content, bro. Don't resort to trying to do that racist rage bait bullshit. It never works out in the end. So that's all I really gotta say about this, man. Clipped your ass. I didn't do it. I did this. I did it away from my face intentionally, bro. I did it away from my face. I did it away from my face intentionally. Yo, how? Oh my god, bro, it's over here. It's not. It's nowhere near my face. It's nowhere near my face. You're still holding it? Oh, everything gay. I can't hold a dick now. Y'all don't hold y'all dicks? Y'all don't hold y'all dicks? How is that gay? Come on, bro. Y'all doing too much, bro. Y'all doing too much, bro. Yo ass tweet. Next video, gang. Y'all niggas should be saying shit. Yo, what? So a nigga can't hold a dick now. That's gay. I ain't talking about nobody else's. I'm talking about mine. Like, bro, stop. Okay. All right. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm not doing that with y'all, bro. Just don't talk. This room would be boring if I just don't talk. Speaking of talking, though, NDs. Dior. I thought she gave me an STD. Story time. 2 years ago, man. Alright, bro. I seen this pop up on my For You page. I'm interested to see this, man, because I had a similar story happen to me. I don't think... Yo, I don't know if he actually got burned or not, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Wear protection. Let's go ahead and get to it. Astral D. 1 burn 9. I ain't get burned, though.
Hey, let me just get into this story, because I was gonna tell y'all this anyway. I thought this girl gave me an STD. Now listen, this is what, let me just break down the shit for me, right? Let me just break this shit
Okay,
down.
talk to me.
This is crazy. This is the story I was gonna tell y'all.
Talk to me, on.
This just all kind of blended in, right? Yeah, I know. You got too lit too soon. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I thought I was burning, and let me break it down to you, right? So boom, y'all remember the girls that bust my tires, got the knives and stabbed my tires up, and I tried to back up, and yeah, this is them. This is one of them.
What the? Okay, they stabbed your tire and you decided to still fornicate with them. What? Dior, that is not good decision making, man.
So boom.
What?
Young nigga, fresh into the college world. Fresh into the college world, bro. Fresh into the college world. I was at community college, pissing hot. I'm gonna tell you, listen. So boom.
What the hell?
The way I met these girls, right? I was walking in my college, and they used to all sit at this table, and there's a bunch of black girls, all right? And I was walking by one day, and they said something to me. I think they invited me somewhere to a party or something along the lines. I accepted the invite, but I didn't know these hoes, so I wasn't going. You feel me?
Okay, so one of them for sure is trying to get at you if they invited you to the party. I'm not gonna lie. Girls don't just invite random guys to a party without a purpose.
I accept the invite. I talk to them. I don't go to the party. They see me the next day. They're like, yo, where you go? Why you ain't pull up? I'm like,
Oh yeah, they want you,
I
gang.
don't know y'all. So I wasn't just going to pull up nowhere type shit. They're like, okay, cool, for sure. What it is, what it is. But I guess they like the honesty. So, you know what I'm saying? We chopping it up, and I found myself sitting down with these women because they just was cool. You know what I'm saying? They was from across the highway. On this, where I was living at, there was one side of the highway, it was treacherous. And on the other side of the highway, it was beautiful homes. Beautiful white
Modern
homes.
day America, man.
On the other side, it was treacherous. They lived on the treacherous side, Section 8, all types of shit, right?
Huh.
So, wait, you get them hooked like that? We chilling. Listen. So, I go.
Cloud, why does he look better than you? Gang, yo, Rosanna, you better be a girl. Why are we even debating about that, man? You feel me? This is Unc right here, bro. You feel me? He like 25. He like 27. He's already mature. He in his prime, bro. I still got some years to go, gang. I'm 19.
And I start kicking it with these girls.
That's glazed.
You know I think the first thing that we ever did was I drove them home. I used to have this big ass motherfucking Tonka. You know what I'm saying? It was a Lincoln Ave 2003. But it was nice on the inside. It was big as fuck. And I didn't want that car. But I think I told y'all how I got that shit. I just had it. It was unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I did not want that vehicle. But hey, it was a vehicle. I was getting back and forth. Them hoes was in it. Cool. So they was in the car, right? Yeah, oh, this nice, whatever, da. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got it all hooked. And we smoking, we be chilling, whatever, da.
Oh, you smoked them out the year, huh?
So, with me kicking it with them often, one of the girls, and mind you, I was not feeling this girl. I was not feeling this girl, bro. I was not feeling her. She was kind of pushing up on me. There was a girl that I was talking to that was living in Atlanta at the time. She lived in my area. We went to high school together when we graduated. She went to Atlanta. I thought I was gonna go to Atlanta, but she went, and we kind of just stayed talking because we were dating, and so she moved over there. So she moved to Atlanta. I thought I was gonna go. I'm not from Atlanta. So we're keeping in contact. When she comes back, we fucking and doing all of that. I'm not supposed to be fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So you had a long distance situation.
With nobody type shit. Because she's not trying to fuck a nigga that's been fucking.
Cloud, I thought you were 40 with 3 kids and 3 baby mom. Okay, hold on.
She was over there. And
hold on, Dior. Hold on, Dior.
She's long distance. I don't know where I'm going.
Bro, why is my PC
hot and ready? Type shit. No Little Caesars.
Why is my PC tripping?
I start talking to one of these girls because I'm like, fuck it. We already tapped in. It is what it is. It should be easy. You know
I gotta change this shit. All right, it took me all of that just to pause this. That's crazy. Now back to the rage bait. Look, I am not 40. All right, I am 19. I've told y'all this multiple times. The 3 kids, I feel honored. Actually, I don't. I don't know why you just think I got 3 kids. That's kind of crazy. The 3 baby mama shit though. You out of line with that one. I'm gonna be honest. You out of line. Why you think I got baby mamas? I'm not even that type of person. I've never gotten a girl pregnant. I barely even had a pregnancy scare, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a safe individual. You look little bit older. I know. I look a little bit older, but I ain't gonna lie. The baby mama accusation is crazy. I feel like that's a little bit racially inclined. Low key. You look like a type of guy you crack and run. Man, don't even put them assumptions on me, man. That shit crazy. Don't even demean my character like that.
Faithfulness, no cap. Why ATL got the gay stereotype on it? Does it hold any truth?
Bro, why is my PC tripping, bro? I really don't want to end stream, but this shit is
got
tweaking.
The gay stereotype on it.
This shit is tweaking. This shit is tweaking. I can't even move shit. Oh, so I'm about to get a new one. I'm about to get a new one. Bro, I already put it into the shop and it's still tweaking. It's from the Stone Age? It should be better than this, though. Close some tabs.
I was like, hey, I didn't even go. When we were supposed to smoke one day, I never pulled up. I just kicked it with Shorty. You know what I'm saying? You saying it's true, Dior? No, it's not true. So, We cooling type shit. Me and her, we're doing our thing. I'm always kicking it with them. I'm going over to their Section 8 crib. They almost had a nigga pull up on me and rob me. I was a little scared, but I had to hold that shit.
They was trying
down
to set
like
you up?
fuck. The nigga was like, hey, ask that nigga in there how much for O or something like that. I'm like, oh, tell him what's his budget. Cause I was saying that just because I was like, I was gonna throw him a good deal. I guess the nigga thought I was trying to get over on him.
Oh, I forgot Ung used to serve.
Tell
bro.
that nigga, I'll slide up on that bitch right now. I'll smoke his ass. I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I was scared. I was like, because I don't know what I was going into.
Looking at you, I know you like Fat Snow. Okay, Roseanne, you gonna have to pull up into Discord, bro. You just over here dissing my character for real. Why you think I like Fat Snow Bunnies, bro? Is it because I'm Jamaican? You just dissing my character, gang. I don't even know why you doing all of that.
Nigga gonna be like, if you don't know what you going into, a nigga say you gonna pull up or smoke.
You
gonna
do?
be a
No,
little
I
bit
don't.
afraid. And I was in the Section 8
Gang.
like housing area. I knew.
Y'all know I'm not a milkman for real, bro. Y'all know I'm not a milkman. I'm not even all of that, bro. Like I stay with my queens, bro. The fuck?
Or some shit. But like, you nigga,
Y'all
you gonna be a
chill with
little
that.
like, bro, what am I about to get into? You know what I'm saying? What am I getting into? I did have.
You look like a pizza delivery man.
I did have a stick because that was after I got robbed. This story is wild.
What?
I know. So back to it though. I'm kicking in with these girls in the Section 8. We always doing our thing. We thugging. We cooling or whatever this is, that, and the third. Right. Finally, me and this girl have a time where I just get her away from her cousins. We go to my crib and I take her down at my crib, right? That's what happens. We go.
But did he take down the chop one or like the one he wanted? I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key zoning out. Did he take down the chop one or the girl he wanted? Which one? Because that really determines on how I'm gonna call. Because I'm finna call him after this. But that really determines on what I'm finna say. Chopped? Oh yeah, I'm cooking him.
Back, mind you, I did not. That was like top. That was my. I have 2 fucks. I have 3 fucks. That was like, this is bad. I wish I never did this. That was top. That was the second one.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking him. I'm calling him after
First
this.
one. I told you niggas briefly about it. But this was the worst. This was the top 2 worst fucks I ever had. I was not enjoying this shit. I had to like force myself to get off. Right?
Oh, I'm for sure calling him.
So she's doing that. To remind y'all, it was the girl that I pulled up to her apartment complex. She was on the phone with that nigga. And she was on the phone with that one nigga. And after we had sex and she was on the phone with the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, playing with me and shit like that. But I didn't know she had a nigga at the time, and I left. That's what happened.
Whoa. Time out. Yo, what? Yo, who was you messing with, gang? Brother, hold on. You telling me she was she was playing with your dick while talking to her nigga? See, that's why you don't mess with.
That's that story.
You gotta be careful who you mess with, man. That's crazy.
Bad, bro. It was bad, bro. It was not enjoyable. I wasn't having fun. The basketball girl, yes. So, I know. It's bad. But boom. So, shorty, you know what I'm saying? She doing what she do, whatever. So
that's
boom, right?
evil.
I take her down. Time goes by. Bro, I was so on edge because I had relations with this girl raw. Not a good idea. I know it was not a good idea. I shouldn't have did it because I already didn't enjoy that shit.
So first off, she was chopped. Second off, you didn't really want to crack. Third off, you didn't like the crack. But fourth, you also did this shit raw. Yo, whatever happened to you, gang, that's your fault.
Right. I go to the bathroom. I tried to I start going to pee. And after I did that, I felt some discomfort.
Oh hell no, you fraud. You fraud.
No. I said no, this can't be. Not
Even
me.
be some green stuff coming out that shit.
Nah, not me, bro. That can't happen to me.
Nah, for sure
I
you.
feel some discomfort. I'm like, nah. Hell nah. I go. I'm like, I'm like, no, ain't no fucking way.
Nah, you started saying ouchie, yeah, you're done.
This cannot be, bro. This can't be me. I know.
You started saying ouchies? This can't
I
be.
get mad. This will make it worse. RBG, thank you for the gifted sub. Amani, make sure you say thank you for that gifted sub. I gotta see about this again. Later on, I go to the bathroom. It doesn't feel as bad. But it's still a little bit unpleasant, but it does not feel as bad whatsoever.
Okay,
you know
so what could have happened?
I'm trying to make up the next part of the story.
She could have. I don't think. Okay, if it didn't feel as bad, it may not be an STD or STI. It could low key just be she had musty pussy, and like she had discharge in that shit, and it was messing with your piece. I ain't gonna lie, that could what it be.
Wow. It doesn't feel as bad. After all these months, we finally figure out what happened to ATL. No, it doesn't feel. It doesn't. This doesn't.
Herpes Dior.
It doesn't feel too
Yo,
bad, right?
in his next video chat, spam that up. He gonna call me like, what the hell?
I felt that right after I had relations with the girl. No, listen. I need y'all to understand. I was like, there's no, just how, and I looked it up. I was like, you can't, that's not how that works. Like, you don't go to the bathroom right after you have a relationship with somebody and then now your shit burn. Like, that doesn't make it doesn't make no sense. That's not how that shit works. You feel what I'm saying? Listen. Y'all gotta remember the title. I thought I got an STD. Y'all gotta remember the title, bro. Listen, remember the title. I thought I got an STD.
Hey, I don't know for my video. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I think, hey man, for my video, when I post this on the cloud, I gotta get them views, gang. I might, you feel me, forget to mention that you thought you got an STD. Not gonna lie. I might. You know, like, tomorrow's such a long day and it's gonna, my memory's so bad. I might just forget that small detail. I don't know, man. We'll see.
I thought. Emphasis on the thought. So boom, right? The girl that I was talking about that was in Atlanta, she comes back sometime during that month. I have relations with her because when after
me and Cloud don't feel. Yo, JJ, why you keep on including me and when you say stuff, bro? JJ, I don't know you, gang. Me and Cloud don't be hitting raw. You don't know me. You never know. I could be going in crazy shit raw. I could have already got an STD. You don't know me. You can't be assuming that. What if I say me and JJ got an STD? What if I say that? You gonna burn with me, JJ? Are you gonna burn with me, bro? Me and Cloud got assholes white as a pothole. What the hell? Yo, what is it? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all have some crazy imaginations, man.
Nothing's going on. Nothing feels bad, right? Nothing feels bad. I feel like I'm good. I thought, all right. So boom, listen. I thought.
All right, now that's different.
Boom, right?
Now that's different.
Time goes on. I'm not feeling nothing. I'm good. I'm feeling like I'm straight, right? I'm feeling like I'm good. I'm like, okay, nah. There's no way. That's not how that works. Like, that's not how that shit works. This is that and the third. I look it up. It's like, nah. Nothing going on. My shit back to regular. I'm pissing normal. Like, no issues. I'm like, okay, cool. We move forward.
Bro, this shit ain't Arkansas Gucci. Now, I've been reading Dior's chat. Them niggas funny as hell.
Me and that girl have sex. Some time goes on. Me have that girl have sex.
Sauce Gucci is wild.
Like at the end of the month or within the month or like right on the cutoff of the first.
Wait. You went back?
Have sex sometime. I'm pissing normal. Like no issues. I'm like, okay, cool. We move forward. Me and that girl have sex. Some time goes on. Me have that girl have sex. Like a month, probably like at the end of the month or within the month or like.
Oh, so you was going back. Even though she was cooked shit. Even though she was cooked chop shit. You still went back. Even though you did not enjoy that shit. She was probably musty or something. You still went back. Yo, Dior, you was down bad back then, bro. Jeez Louise, man.
Right. Like right on the cutoff of the first. Right? We go. We do our thing. She goes back. Bro. To wherever she's at, where her mom, they do some type of like doctor thing. I'm chilling with these girls. I only hit that girl one time. We're hanging out with me and those girls. This girl hits me one day and she's like, I just went to the doctor and it's crazy. She said, just went to the doctor and they said, I have syphilis.
So, gang, do you want to sit here and tell me that title was that you thought you had an STD? Gang, I think you lied, bro. I think you lied in your title, man. I think you lied in your title, bro. I really do. I think you got an STD, but you trying to make it seem like you ain't get one. That's what I think. That's what I think. To all the people who just got to add, he just said the girl he hunched, he cracked, she had syphilis. Yeah, I think that's what you got, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key think you capping a little bit, man. Cause shit ain't adding up, gang.
What the fuck? My world just was stopped. The girl that was in Atlanta, my world stopped. I said,
nigga said no, like he D Green.
Syphilis isn't chlamydia or gonorrhea. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the ones you can die from that shit. Syphilis is one of the ones you can die from.
Dead ass? Dead ass? Bro, it's that bad? Oh, she had the plague. Dior.
I'm like, no fucking way.
She had the plague?
I was like, there's no fucking way. I was like, no, ain't no fucking way.
Nah, sue her, bro.
Exactly. I was like, what? No fucking way. And her mom's going in. Her mom's upset with me. I don't even think I talked to her mom, but I knew her mom was mad at me. I'm like, bro.
Dior is over. I'm going to put that in the thumbnail. I'm going to put that in the title.
I said, listen. Shit not been right. I just tell her that. Shit ain't been right. Even though it had, my shit been good. I just say that just to say that because she told me that. My shorty in Atlanta told me that. I'm like, nah, something's not right. Some shit ain't been right. You and we're going to the clinic. I'm gonna get tested, and if I got some shit, you're like this shit donezo. You know what I'm saying? This shit is donezo. You feel me? I go pick her up, take her to the spot downtown. We go, we taking the test, we doing everything. Some days, but between this time, I'm saying okay, we're gonna be cool. We're gonna stay I'm like, we good until this comes back and it says this. So we cool. We still kicking it. I'm kicking it with all the people and all that shit. I get the results back. They call me. They're like, all right, you good. You're you don't have syphilis. I'm like,
okay.
You don't have chlamydia, you don't have gonorrhea. You tested good for everything.
Okay.
I said, thank you.
No, I'm already knowing you was in shambles. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. One day I thought I had an STD too. I got tested. I'm gonna tell the story after he done with his, but them days where I was waiting for them results was the scariest days of my fucking life. Because whenever you get an STD, you always just assume it's the worst. Or whenever you get an STD scare, let me say that. You always just assume it's the worst, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't it just a rash? Yeah. I'm gonna tell the story for YouTube. I think I already told y'all on Twitch what it was, but I'm gonna tell you the story on YouTube.
I said, thank you. But then I'm like, wait. I said, wait. Shorty in Atlanta said she had that shit. But you do have. Shorty in Atlanta got that shit.
Oh, so Shorty in Atlanta had it, not the girl you cracked there. So your long distance girl had it? Oh. Shit, it looks like y'all both was getting active, man.
I tell her, I'm like, yeah, nigga, I ain't got that shit. I didn't do that because she was upset with me. She said, I'm like, boom. I'm like, but how you got that? So now I'm pissed.
Press her.
Like,
press her. How you called me upset? The whole time you almost gave me that. What?
How you been cool with this, that, and the third? You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, trying to backtrack, do all her shit. No. Come to find out, my nigga. Come to find out. She had went to the doctor. Nigga said so many terms. Listen to this. She went to the doctor. She went back because they gave her medicine. They tested her blood. They got her blood. Bro, it's insane. They got her blood mixed up with somebody else's blood. So she had been taking medication for syphilis. she got her blood. They got her blood mixed up with somebody else's like blood or some shit. She was just taking medicine for syphilis the whole time.
What?
So
that shit sound like a lie. I'm gonna be honest. That shit sound like a lie. If not, that's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen to whatever medical center gave you that
whole shit was just thrown off because some shit got fucked up.
That's a lawsuit of doom and despair, gang.
I was like, yo.
So she never had it? Oh, that's gonna make Dior look horrible because he went and got tested. Oh, so yeah, Dior finna lose the Atlanta girl, bro. Cause she finna put two and two together and be like, yo, why the fuck you even thought you had that shit, nigga? We ain't had that shit, nigga. Fuck. Who was you fucking? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ay.
Yo, bro, this story's so made up. God, strike me right now. Strike. What y'all need me to put it on? Y'all know I don't do this. What do I need? What do you need? And I'm not done. What do you niggas
put on your reaction channel, gang?
Bro? I've never made nothing up to you niggas. None of
put
this
on your
shit
chin hair, bro.
I don't come on here and
bro, what if I got more chin hair than Dior, man? He is a grown-ass man. How come I got more chin hair than that nigga?
Pick nothing up. I swear on everything. This is a real story.
Put on your right testicle.
She went, right? Shorty goes, we're good after that. 10 gifted subs right now. She goes, whatever, doing her thing. I go back to the girl, explain to her like, okay, all is good, whatever, this is that and the third. But after all of that, I was already off of it. I wasn't trying to kick it with the girls no more. I wasn't trying to be with them no more. Like, just even hang with them no more. I was like,
I wouldn't either.
Really just, like,
I'll be traumatized.
You remember, I hit this girl raw. This girl calls me one day, crying, saying that she's pregnant.
Gang! Yo! It's so many twists. Dior. Yo, before you got locked in with your girl, gang, you was wildin'.
This girl calls me crying. The one, not the one in Atlanta, the one that I said
baby trapped.
Pregnant. I said, you're pregnant. I said, you're pregnant.
Get a DNA test, gang. Get a DNA test right now.
Like, now my shit back racing. I would be so sad if I had a baby with this woman. She said she's pregnant. I said, oh, word? I said, break this shit down to me right fucking now. When did you miss? I'm like, when did you miss your period? When? Break everything down. It wasn't adding up. The days weren't adding up. It didn't sound right. I'm like, how could you? I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I'm like, go get tested. Get tested. All right, not get tested. Go pee on that stick. Pee on the stick. Let me know. Didn't tell me why she come back with the, oh, nigga, or not oh, nigga, but oh, yeah, I'm not. I just had missed my period and some more shit.
Yo, I would hate. Don't scare me like that, bro. Don't scare me like that, bro. Dead ass, don't scare me like that, gang. Unless that shit says positive on a pregnancy test, don't even call me. I don't even want to know about that. What?
After that, it was really over with.
Yeah, cut her off.
Never spoke to Shorty again. I don't know. If a nigga makes that up, I need to be a fucking director, bro. I have to be a director.
Yo,
bro.
Dior, your life a BET movie.
That's
gang.
why she did it. She didn't want me to like leave her and break up.
I ain't gonna lie.
So I guess she thought for some odd reason that not break up with her, sorry, but not be like kicking it with them and not be with them no more. Like if like nigga, I would have to be a director to make this shit up. Sounds like a Tubi movie script.
Hey man, take that to Tubi. You gonna go triple fucking cardboard, man.
I swear on everything. This is not a made up story.
Hey, triple cardboard is good for Tubi though.
That's how that
we'll say that.
Up to me, no longer being with the girl in Atlanta, no longer being with the girls that I was
a great condom ad.
But when I pulled up
I played.
To that. Remember I told you I pulled up to that spot to eat with my current girl now, and I tried to back in, and my tires were poked into. It's because I was on their side of town. I remember I told y'all this. I remember I told y'all this. I was on their side of town.
So that's why they
saw my car
tires.
because they had all been in my car before, and they poked my fucking tires up with knives.
Because they seen you with your new girl. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah. And they poked my fucking tires up with knives.
While you was with your girl too? Yeah.
That's what happened.
Ooh, nah,
yeah,
that's
that's
tough.
what I'm saying. They were just like, those girls, a lot of them were just friends. There was one of them that I was fucking with. There was one of them that I told you like I was kind of like fucking with. And that's when they saw me. They saw me in the car, like kissing my girl one day. And one of the girls came up to the car, stared at me and my girl in the window like this. And then my girl was like, and looked at the.
It's never that serious, gang. It's never that serious.
Pointed at the window and I looked. I was like,
it's never that serious. That's creepy shit.
I got out the car and I went to their whip. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
It's never that serious.
And they like, that don't look you just moved off from her and hit her and and just got with her quick, huh? I was like, y'all tripping, bro. Chill, whatever. Like, they caught up with me again, saw the whip, poked the holes in the tires, bro. You saying buy Dior, bro? I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, no, I don't have 99 problems. I was a young nigga fucking off, bro.
Nah, man. You got a BET script in your hands, bro. That's what the fuck you got, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and call you, bro. Cause I need to get validity on this little story, bro. It is 8 o'clock though. Dior probably with family on some shit. So if he ego me. I'll call him tomorrow. But I ain't gonna lie, this shit will go crazy on Tubi or BET. I'm not gonna lie. Triple plat. We gotta see these. One sec. All right, he finna call me back. Bro, it's 9 for me? Bro, okay. Here's my thing. But one thing about this story, though, I don't understand. Okay, you said you ain't really like the girl. Why you crack her, though? You ain't really find her all that attractive. Why you crack? Like, I don't. See, and this is why, like, as a community of men, we need to, you feel me, have an agreement. If you don't really feel an attachment to the girl, don't crack. Leave it be. I say leave it be. Because when you don't, shit like this happen, bro. I feel like a lot of that should be spiritual, though. You gotta, like, really be spiritually inclined to how you feel about somebody, bro. If you actually feel connected, that's cool. But if you not connecting, it's just like, damn, her ass fat. I want to crack. Stop that. That's something I've had to learn. That's what that celibacy arc really taught me, man. That's why I don't just be cracking nothing, just anything nowadays. I ain't gonna lie. The booty look good. That's deception. That's deception. That's distractions, man. You know when you really like a girl, bro. You crack your pillow. That was before the celibacy arc. We ain't talking about that. Post celibacy arc, though. Hey, man, protect yourself, bro. Protect yourself, though. Hey, he cracked old girl. He didn't even want to. The shit was trash. He regretted that shit. Then it fucked him up. Then it fucked him over with his future girl situation, man. I'm not gonna lie. That just lust in that point. Personality, booty. Personality over booty. I agree. She clopped, he hopped. What does that even mean, gang? God speaking through cloud, he is. Hey, y'all gonna ignore this, but I'm giving y'all free game. I'm really giving y'all game for real, bro. Learning from my life lessons. Okay, let me I'll answer his call when he called back. Let me just tell him I'm on stream. There you go. There you go. Okay, we got Dior. Yo, what's good, Dior?
Oh God, I could tell you on stream, man.
Hey man, we's on stream, gang. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Hey, the man, the mental legend. Hey, we was reacting to a little video of yours, and I just had a couple questions. Let me show you. About like 2 years ago, you dropped a story time titled, I Thought She Gave Me a STD. You know, I just seen it on my For You page on some cool shit, so I was like, yo, me and Chat finna react to this, man, you know. Just see what young Dior was on, bro. So, got a quick question, bro. Volume up? Hold on, let me get you right, Chat. What was your thought process on telling this story?
My thought process in telling the story.
Yeah.
You know, it was a young Dior that was just trying to get his foot in the door, man, and I was just like, well, I know this happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let it fly, bro.
Let it fly? Like you did with old Just let it fly raw, right? That's what we doing.
Let it fly. Oh, yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened for sure.
But okay, you said you didn't like her in the story time, so why you hitting raw though? That's my question for real.
You ain't never been in a situation where it just kind of happened like that, bro. Where this is just how the cards were dealt. You know, you didn't have that at the time, so you just said, man, I'm gonna make a play. Mind you, I was probably around your age at the time of this, bro. Like, I was your age. I was making silly mistakes.
So this shit was about like 20 years ago, gang?
It was about 9, 8.
Damn!
Yeah. I was younger, bro. I had to be like 20. No, I had to be like 19, I think. Yeah.
God damn, yo, that shit was back in 2016, bro. You was over here bumping Uzi in the car while you was crushing shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. You was bumping prime Uzi back then, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I for sure been in situations like that, and I actually thought I had an STD one time too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna tell Chat that story right now. But
you're a little toasty. What was the symptoms? You was toasty?
yeah, no, I had a rash. Like I had a really bad rash, and like it was back when I was like a junior or some shit back in high school. I had a really bad rash. Shit was crazy.
Nobody in here ever got toasted before, man? Be honest, bro.
Shit. Chat, y'all ever got toasted, bro? I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy thing, man. Hey. Could never be me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. Hey, but I'm gonna holler at you though. Stay safe, fam. Alright. Yeah, so he basically was just down bad. I ain't gonna lie. That's what he was trying to say, but he wasn't trying to say. I've been down bad though before. I ain't gonna lie. I've been down bad. I ain't gonna lie. Cloud, you said we don't be doing shit raw. I was joking. I ain't gonna lie. Back in my heyday. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Condoms are just a suggestion for me. I don't do that no more. I learned from my lessons. Because of this story, and I'm finna tell y'all. I might actually start a different recording for this. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, story time. How I almost got an STD, or I thought I had an STD. I feel like I've told this before, but I didn't really tell it in detail. Kind of told it vaguely. Let's go ahead and tell it right now. All right. So look. Oh my god. All right. Yo, chat mods. Temporarily ban the term 1STD9 in chat. Please. Kelsey finna bring that dog out. Yo, chill first off. Second off, Kelsey, I think Kelsey texted me and said she was watching the stream. So, hey, Kelsey, if you're here. But, fuck. All right. This happened back my junior year in high school. Bro, back in high school, I've told y'all multiple times, I was wilding. I was going crazy, especially my junior year. Junior year, put up crazy numbers. Junior and senior year. Yo, junior year before YouTube, putting up crazy numbers. When I started popping off on YouTube, I had a girlfriend. But after I broke up with her, went stupid again for senior year. Especially when, you know, I was feeling myself with that 100K plaque, whatever. Right? So beat. Anyways, junior year. I remember I was cool with this one girl. I'm not gonna lie. Till this day, she was, I ain't gonna lie, okay, she was a snow bunny, all right? She was a cool little snow bunny, vibey, cooling, whatever, right? I'm already giving too many details, to be honest with you. But I was cooling with her. Till this day, not the only snow bunny I ever messed with, but the only one I actually fucked with, all right? Keep it in the bed. I was vibing, cooling with her, right? We was talking for a little bit, you know. We was cool. We was texting on Snapchat. And one day, I decided I wanted to try to link with her because I heard somebody else link with her. But back then, I was a little bit down bad, so I was just trying to find some shit, right? Burrow said you a milkman. That's cap. So I was trying to find some shit. She was there. She was feeling me. I remember this is exactly how I slid. One day I was bored. I sent her a snap. I was like, yo, let's hang out. She was like, bet. When though? You know, I don't know. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I used to mess with your friends. She said some weird shit, right? She was like, bet, but when? I was like, let's do it. I think Tuesday after school. Because I texted her on the weekend. So I was like, Tuesday after school, pull up on me. I'm going to show you what I remember I said some slick shit. I was like, I'm going to show you what the back of a Lexus looked like. All right? On some cool shit. I was straight sniping. I ain't going to lie. She was like, bet. But matter of fact, let's do it before school because I can't wait that long. I was like, all right, shit, cool. Let's do this shit, nigga. I was like, all right. Bet yeah, you feel me? Like, oh, cool shit. But anyways, right? So, pulled up on her, you know, talked for a little bit, did what we did. And shit was pretty valid. Shit was calm. And we proceeded to do that for like every single week, twice a week for the next couple of months. I ain't gonna lie, it's like a routine. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've ever fucked that much ever in my life than at that time. She was just hungry. I ain't gonna lie. It was weird, but it was crazy. It was vibe. I ain't gonna lie. So, one Storm Chaser 9. Stop that. Anyways. Twitch. I'm chilling. I'm not trying not to get this scripted, but we was going crazy. So, Pete, because of us going crazy, at first I was using protection, but eventually she was like, yo, just take that shit off. She had a birth control. She was like, take that shit off. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. So in this 2-month period, we really started getting close and shit. And we even got to the point where we were talking about dating. But this is around the time where I started talking to my ex. And I forgot I ain't tell y'all this, but I'm going to just tell y'all. Before me and my ex were dating, I was still messing with Snow Bunny, all right? And for like 3 weeks, I think I was messing with them both at the same time. Then my ex wanted to lock in with me, and me and Snow Bunny fell out because I found out she was messing with a different guy. And we kind of was trying, we told each other we was finna be like, I can't even say that. That's going to make me sound bad. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. We said that we were working towards being exclusive and that, like, we're not going to start fucking with nobody new. She broke that promise. I look, you broke that promise too, but we ain't going to talk about that. So, look, okay, Pete, right? We both found out about each other's situations. We was like, nah, cool. We off that. We ended the shit. All right, we ended shit. Not exclusive like dating, but we were working towards that. All right, so we weren't dating yet, but you feel me? It was that type of situation. It was weird. It was weird. It was confusion, and that's why we just broke it off. All right. So from that point, I started messing with my ex. Okay, and me and my ex started dating like a month after that. So everything's going cool with me and my ex, and I remember one day. We got done crushing, right? We got done doing what we doing, right? And this time we did it. It was like a crazy long session. We used to go like a long time. Shit was wild. I ain't gonna lie. I had stamina back then. Like, man, whatever, right? And after that shit, I went home. vibed out, and I had to use the bathroom, so I went to use the bathroom. Put out my piece, started peeing, and I noticed little red spots on my dick. Spots that I haven't seen before. So I was like, that's interesting. Wonder what that is. Went to do something else. The next day, went back, they were still there. I was like, interesting. Went to do something else. The third day that I went into the bathroom and I checked this shit and they were still red and they haven't scarred up, that's when I started getting concerned. Because I don't know what. I was sitting on the toilet. I think I was taking a shit. And I was also peeing at the same time. And I was bored on the toilet. So I was like, you know what? I don't think these spots is anything, but let me just check. Let me just check on Google. All right. Worst mistake I ever did in my life. Because some advice for y'all, bro. If you have any condition or you think you're sick or you think that you got any type of whatever, the worst place for you to go searching and researching about that is Google. Because most definitions or symptoms they give for any type of disease is very vague. You want to know why? Because they're not professional doctors. Google is an AI, not a trained professional. So if you do that, more than likely, you're finna find some symptoms you already have. And it's gonna scare you into thinking that, I might actually have AIDS. Because that's what I thought for a little bit. At first it was just like a little funny thought, right? And then the next day, they weren't going away. Then the day after that, they started scabbing up. But they started scabbing up in like a clover type of look or cauliflower type of way. And if you know anything about herpes, the biggest sign is if you got cauliflower scabs on your dick. So, yeah. I thought I was cooked. So by Saturday that day, or the next week, a week after me and my ex crashed, I was absolutely freaking out. By this point, the scabs were starting to heal a little bit, but at the same time, I looked up more information about herpes, and it scabs up, it hurts for a little bit, and then it goes away. And low-key, my dick was low-key kind of hurting. Now looking back at it, that was low-key placebo effect, but I didn't realize it at that time because I'm a young fucking dumb-ass teenager, gang, who's scared as shit. So then I started thinking about shit. I was like, yo, who could have possibly gave this shit to me? How could I got this? My ex said she was a virgin before she messed with me, so it couldn't have been her. So, by default, I thought it was Snow Bunny Girl who I was messing with before. Plus, she started messing with that random guy who I didn't mention, but random guy was a known whore at the school I was going to, which is why I had a big problem with her messing with him, because it's like, okay, you're finna mess with a new guy. At least make him, let him at least be a decent nigga. You're just messing with a slut that one of my homegirls already cracked. That's crazy, man. You're messing with a man whore. Like what? Like at least the girl I was messing with, she was a good girl. Yours is you with a bop ass nigga. Like I don't know. That shit pissed me off. Anyways, but yeah. So Cloud, you too famous to thank people for bits. I didn't peep it because I'm talking about how I almost got herpes one time, man. I'm a little bit locked in. Appreciate you, gang, for the bits. That's why you don't start getting active 20 years, whatever. Anyways, back to it. Appreciate you, Rosanna, for the bits. 5 bits. All right. Let me finish the story, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, you're just giving bits a lot now. All right, appreciate you for another 5 bits. What a noob. What are you talking about? Shut up. I love you, Stanley. I love your Stanley clap. Appreciate you. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's get back to it. Where was I? Cordell's going to hate editing this. Appreciate you, Rosanna, for the keep on sending bits, man. I appreciate you. I got to get to the story, though. And more bits. Thank you, Rosanna, for 50 bits. Okay, I got to get to the story now. I appreciate you, gang. Okay, let me get to the story, bro. And more. And more. That was my last $2. All right. Thank you for spending it on me. I appreciate you, my nigga. Let's get back to the story. So, here's the dark part of the story, man. From that point on, for about 2 months, I ran with the mentality that I'm finishing this story. Fuck you. I ran with the mentality that excuse me. I ran with the mentality that I had herpes. All right, because that's just that's just what I thought I had. I was just so convinced I had herpes. But here's the thing: I didn't want to tell my parents because if I told them and I actually had herpes, I was scared that they were finna fucking kill me, gang. Like, dead ass. So I was like, yo, I don't know what to do this. But then I started worrying about, yo, what if I got my girl? Like, what if I gave herpes to my girl, gang? That could be bad. And at the time, I didn't see any signs, so I was like, yo, if I did, I was really concerned, bro. I was really concerned. So for 2 months, I didn't tell nobody. This is still, to this day, one of the slimiest things I ever did. Because I didn't know I had it, but I had a feeling. But my girl didn't have no symptoms, so I was like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I still wanted to get an STD test, but I waited 2 months because I was scared, okay? I was very scared. So for 2 months of my life, I lived thinking I had herpes in the back of my mind. Gang, those are some of the most painful 2 months of my fucking life. Mind you, again, I didn't really have any evidence of me having herpes. I was just fucking overthinking. And I didn't go and get tested until I blew up on YouTube, all right? Because this was around December when this happened. I blew up on YouTube, right? I started making money, and my parents were proud of me. Everybody was happy for me. My ex wasn't, but that's a story for a different day. And everything was turning up. And I was like, yo, life is going good right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. But in the back of my mind, still thought I had herpes. So, wasn't all good. But if you was wondering, January and February, those 2 months, I was recording all of those videos about high school thinking that I had herpes. Fun fact, I thought I had herpes back then. That's why I was going so hard. I was like, yo, if worse comes to worse, I actually do have herpes, man. I want to be rich and have herpes instead of being broke. So that's why I was going so hard. I never told that online, but that was. So, but eventually I knew I had to get tested just to make sure of that shit, right? So eventually, once I got enough money to where I thought that like, yo, okay, if I tell my parents I got herpes and I actually got herpes and they start tweaking out, if they kick me out, I'll be fine at least. I can get an apartment. I'll be fine. So once I got to that point, which was like February, I think, I decided to tell my mom. And at first she was like, what the fuck? Like, she was like very concerned and like she thought I was just being stupid, right? But she was very like, what the fuck is going on? Then I got tested. Turns out I didn't have herpes. The doctor didn't even want to test me for real. But he still gave me the panel. Got it back in a week. Didn't have herpes. And now I realized I was living, and at that moment I realized I was living in fear that I had herpes for about 2 months. And in all reality, I didn't have it at all. But you want to know something? If I didn't go through that Cannon event, I probably wouldn't have blown up because the main motivation for me like trying to blow up at that time was like, yo, if I do have to expose myself, if I do got herpes and I do get kicked out, at least I'll have money. So like I'll be straight if I do get kicked out. So yeah. That's how I blew up. From that. And also my house getting flooded. Yeah. So get herpes again? Absolutely not. Maybe that's what I need to do to get my streaming career to blow up. Herpes really started my career, man. I might tell that story on the main channel, man. Your house got flooded? Yeah, I didn't tell. I told y'all that before. I don't know. It was a false negative and you spread it. I did not. I am not. Hey, it's a blessing in disguise, though. I'm not going to lie. And plus, it taught me to wrap up. Because from that point... Okay, I'm not going to lie. I was still going raw after that. But eventually, I learned to wrap up. Let's just say that. All right? I went through a little pregnancy scare. One little scare. That's when I wrapped up. Okay, maybe only not one, but yeah. All right. Anyways, that's it. All right. Let's watch Cloud's first video ever. Do not tell you this story on YouTube. Yeah, we might scrap this, man. This might not make the cut, man. Cloud be like Captain Cold how he likes his snow. All right, man. All right. Yes, react to your first video ever? I've already did that before. You know my first video ever on that channel is a reaction? Let me show y'all. Hold on. My first video ever is a reaction on that channel. Kelsey gonna see this? She's watching stream right now. Say hi, Kelsey. She's watching stream right now. Hi, Kelsey. She's watching. Cloud, was you watching Dior? Yeah. I even called Dior. You missed it, gang. You'll never get to experience it. The great collab of the century. Okay.
Old Spice gentlemen.
I'm gonna show y'all this and then we're gonna get out of here. I gotta get I'm gonna show y'all this and now I'm gonna get out of here. I got some stuff to do. I still gotta post on the Cloud real quick. Plus I'm finna In-N-Out just opened in my area and I'm gonna try to go and get a burger from there, gang. It's only 8:31 while you're ending. I got things to do. Part-timer? Yo, here's the thing. I'm trying to be more consistent. IRL segment? That might not be a bad idea. But we would have to end for a little bit. Then I'll boot back up. It might not be a bad idea. I ain't gonna lie. But this is my first video if you didn't know. Making a Chipotle burrito at home. It's actually a reaction video, man.
Giddies or not, long video edition. Today we got Joshua Wiseman. He makes making a Chipotle burrito at home better, but better. He's gonna try to recreate the Chipotle burrito, but better. So we gonna see if he can do it. Chipotle pretty good, so I don't know if he can. Your family gonna have to give him his respect, alright?
Oh my God. You gonna swap to full time once you average 1K viewers? Once I average 500 viewers. Actually, matter of fact, I haven't told y'all this yet, but I actually do plan to like stream 3 to 4 times a week all of 2026, at least, or like at least the first month. I want to take it more seriously. I'm kind of done. I feel like my YouTube arc, especially on my main channel, is kind of over. So I'm trying to like actually take reactions in YouTube streaming and streaming serious.
So we gonna see what's going on, bro.
The past 2 months have been the craziest of my entire life, and now you're asking me to take out my precious Chipotle.
You look 19 in your first video? Gang, I think I was 15 when I recorded this, bro. I was 15. I've always looked older.
All right.
Hey. Nah, man, we're not watching this, gang. We not watching this, bro. I was over here reacting to food, gang. I need y'all to understand. I was over here reacting to food, bro. I don't even know why.
Bro, most overrated vegetable of all time. Swear to God.
Bro, oh my God.
Guacamole, it's straight, but I don't know. I just don't like avocados, bro.
Man. Is this really where it all started? Oh, God. The start of a legend. Appreciate you, Rosanna, for 5 bits. Here before he really blew up. He was only 15. Hey, man, it's crazy. Thus a legend was born. Love your videos. A category of taste and food besides, I don't know what that is. Had to come back to day one. Wow, this is where it started. Cloud almost became just a reaction YouTuber. Hey, man. We might be getting there now. So this is the start of my Glorious King. It's crazy. Gotta do more of these. It was satisfying. This is from 3 years ago, gang. That's insane. The beat's fire, though. Hey, I gave you bits. Who cares? Hey, man. That's the first. That's my first video. I think I deleted my comment off that video because you didn't like it. Bro, y'all leave a comment over there. Leave a comment on the video. Sometimes when I get bored, I go back to my old videos and like comments. That's crazy, man. Hashtag cancel Cloud. Why? Why would you even dare do that? What would be the purpose? I'm lazy though. All right. Hey, chat. That's it for the stream, man. Short stream, I know, but we're going to be live again Friday. We're playing a game Friday. I feel like I ask y'all every single time I stream, what game do y'all want me to play? But what game do y'all want to see on Friday? I'm finna download it right after stream. Cloud gonna go down as one of the ghosts of YouTube. Mark my words. I want to be one of the ghosts of YouTube and streaming. Roblox. We're doing Roblox. We can do Roblox. I don't do IRL. How about this? If I go to In-N-Out with Jameson and like we actually go there, I got a Samsung that I can just stream off of, and I'll boot up again tonight. All right? If we do that. And I'll try In-N-Out live. All right? Bet? Bet? Is that a bet? Okay. I'm finna go to In-N-Out in like an hour and a half. I gotta make some posts before I do that. But yeah. If I do, I'll announce it in the Discord, and then I'll boot up. All right? Bet. Okay, besides that, that's really it. YouTube, let me go ahead and get y'all out of here. If you want to see the end of the stream, y'all know the drill. Slide over to the Twitch. But I can't show the last part of it on here, so I'm going to give y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch over 1. And for